Hey, Joby, what's going on, man?
Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah, good, man. Where are you at today?
Home. Well, I'm on my way home. We just wrapped up rehearsal, and our U.S. tour kicks off tomorrow, so spending, the last family and heading out, getting ready. Oh, so basically, I'm doing laundry.
There's nothing more rock and roll than laundry, man.
Yeah, right.
Well, dude, first off, congratulations on the release of the new Bronx album 5, which came out here today. And, man, it's a killer album. How are you guys celebrating? Have you had a few beers at Jam? And
No. Well, you guys are in the future, so that's tomorrow for us. So, we're playing, hometown show, and really looking forward to seeing a bunch of old friends, familiar faces, and having a good time before we take off for a month.
I mean, you're not only doing that, but you're going to be going probably around the world.
Oh yeah, it's the people with the record label sure can figure out a way to keep you out there. We're gonna we do this and go to Australia, and go to Europe and the UK. I don't know. We're pretty much booked, I think, till probably the next year from now. So yeah, we'll be playing quite a bit. People will get real tired of us.
Oh, as if, dude. Everyone loves the Bronx. Well, man, of course, being album number 5 for you guys, you've been pretty consistent with your sound over the years, and you've always kept a sense of danger, which I think has been lost with a lot of bands these days. Is that something that, you guys are conscious of or, strive to keep alive?
I don't know, not consciously. I mean, I strive to make, sounds that sound exciting and, things you want to listen to again and, things that are fun to play, and if you can kind of get all 3 of those things, together, I think, then you got a song. And I think that's, kind of the stuff that we like, probably contains that, those feelings that, you're having. And I think it's good.
Oh, definitely, man. Of course, you guys have always done a great job of recreating that same energy as your live shows. And even the albums have a bit of a live sound to them. I mean, do you record it that way, like all together in the room, or is it all individual?
It's, a lot of it is us playing together. It depends, really. Some songs, are done live. Some are hacked to death, probably in the early days. And, but it's generally playing together that's a sound that I really like and we all like. And so we try to do that as much as we can. I think those always sound better.
So when you go into the studio and you guys go about, recreating that raw energy, I can imagine it can be not the easiest thing to do in a shoebox room, sometimes. I mean, how do you sort of get everyone together and do you jam on the stuff first before you hit record, or, before it all gets hacked together, of course?
Yes. Usually, it goes, I don't know. There's like this period of distillation. I don't know, that you kind of an idea starts and then it turns into this and then it turns into that and we add this, we take out that. And it's, we're able to record it. Everybody's probably just so pissed off of how many times they've had to change their parts that, maybe that's where the energy comes from.
It's nothing quite like it, man. It's nothing quite like it. And I think that's one of the reasons why everyone loves the Bronx, which is awesome.
Well, thank you. That's a very nice compliment.
No worries. Well, of course, not many bands that I can also think of these days, apart from maybe Devin Townsend, have other projects from the same band. And with Mariachi or Bronx, the mariachi band within the same. It's hard to describe, isn't it? How do you go about switching between the 2 styles and stay focused on each project at each time?
Just kind of what, I don't know, because I don't really have an answer. it's you kind of, maybe it's sick of one, and I don't know. It's just kind of we all kind of agree on what needs to happen next. It's like it's just kind of follow your instinct and start working on that band.
Awesome, man. Well, I think it really shows how awesome you guys are as songwriters too. I mean, where did that love of the mariachi stuff come from? Was that something that you grew up with, or you learned? Because it's quite an eclectic style.
I didn't really grow up with it. It's just it's pretty California, LA. It's pretty. It's just it's everywhere here. And people that live here will tell you that. It's just like it's just everywhere. And so it's. I don't know. It probably seems like an insanely long, far-fetched thing. It's not really. It's like it's the same people. Different instruments, but kind of the same. It's just intent to create something together based on sounds that we love and our interpretation of it. And it was we always try to we always jump at trying to be different or set yourself apart or like new ideas and having two bands in one. I'm not saying we're the only people to do it, but it's something that I think we're probably the only punk band and mariachi band to my knowledge, and I think it's we all love just different things.
Awesome, man. Well, you're going to be touring here next month with Pennywise, and 2 of the gigs are already sold out, which is pretty damn cool, man. Have you toured with Pennywise before?
No. This will be our first time. I've known them for a really long time, and our paths have crossed, through various festivals throughout the year. But maybe we did a Warped Tour. I don't know, but that's a festival. I don't know. We've known them for years, but this is our first. I think the first time it was just us 2 bands.
Pretty exciting, man. Whose idea was that? Did they approach you guys and say, "Hey, let's go down to Australia, have some beers, and party on"?
No, we've been trying to, put a tour together with those guys for a long time, and it's never worked out. It's just we've been in the studio and when they're going out and vice versa. So this is the first time it's actually like doable. So it's I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good one.
Oh hell yeah, man! And you got a couple of side shows as well. Not up here in Queensland, unfortunately, but down south I know a lot of people that are going to both shows. Oh,
great! Yeah, it's come all the way down there. Let's do something.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And you've been here tons of times.
Yeah, we have, and it's a nice place to come, man. I will tell you that.
It's not too bad, dude. Not too bad. I think we've got it pretty good. And, of course, you guys have a pretty distinct sound as well. And I can't be put into any particular category. You rock, punk, bit of everything, man, which I think means you could tour with almost anybody. Is there someone on your, say, wish list that you'd love to hit the road with?
Oh, man. I don't know, man. That's there's so many... so many bands I would have loved to play with. I don't know. Probably, I would love to play with all the bands that aren't really with us anymore. Black Flag, Nirvana, bands like that really were pioneers. I think I would have loved to have, toured with those guys.
Oh, absolutely, man. Especially Black Flag, back in the day when Rollins was, full powerful.
Yeah. It's been amazing.
Yeah, totally, man. Of course, as we mentioned before, you've toured Australia many times in the past. I'm sure there's something down here from our country that you love, whether it be our beer or our food or something you miss when you're not here. What's the first thing that you're going to treat yourself with when you get off that plane?
You're going to laugh. And it's like we love a pie face.
Ah, yeah.
Pie face. It's like, it's like, I know that, there's pie connoisseurs, whatever, but like we just don't really have that here. And it was funny. I think one opened up and like no one went, and it just like immediately closed down. And because it's not an American thing. I wish it's lame, but
did you try their sausage rolls? And then do you guys have sausage rolls?
No, I haven't yet. But I will. I'll try it this time.
It's the greatest. Mate, if you love pie face, go there and get yourself a pie face sausage roll. Get 3 of them, man, and you'll be like, this is the greatest thing in the world.
Awesome. Hang on 1 second here. Sorry, had to check something. Okay, I'm back.
That's all good, man. You're getting ready to hit the road. Got to make sure you got everything. Well, dude, it's been awesome talking to you, and I really can't wait to see you guys down here and keep cranking the album because I'm loving it, and I'm sure as everyone probably on social media today is going to be posting about it, and in the future, tomorrow, when you guys kick off the tour, everyone's going to be loving it there too.
Yeah, in the future.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, we'll see you next month.
All right, brother. Thanks for your time and interviewing our band.